Could Charlie Woods, at just 14 years old, actually be on the path to outshine his father, Tiger Woods? Well, thanks to social media, Charlie has become a sensation on the golfing scene. Just like his father, Charlie is seeing praise pour in from professional players on the circuit and major sports publications about his potential. Being born into a position where your father is known as the best golfer of all time naturally comes with some expectations. So it's no surprise that Charlie is getting compared to Tiger. But is it fair that we compare Charlie to Tiger? Is the prodigy truly set to surpass the master? What does Charlie have that Tiger didn't at his age? These are the questions we aim to answer today. The potential of a world where the name Woods on the leaderboard doesn't just refer to Tiger, but to his son, who's not just following in his father's footsteps, but exceeding them. Is it possible? All right. First things first, we're going to slow it down here. Tiger Woods is an icon whose feats have been etched on the sport of golf. His 15 major titles, his dominance on the green, and his skills have set a bar that seems almost untouchable. There was a time when people couldn't speak about golf without mentioning Tiger Woods. From gaining covers in tabloids to talk shows, the guy was everywhere. This era lasted well over a decade without any players coming even close to challenging his dominance. He was the Michael Jordan, the Wayne Gretzky, or Muhammad Ali of his sport. But now there's a new Woods making waves, Charlie, his son. At just 14, Charlie is more than just a surname bearer. He's a growing talent with a swing that's turning heads and raising the inevitable question, could he be the next big thing in golf? Let's pause for a moment. Are we getting ahead of ourselves? Of course, the comparisons are ridiculous and made for morning opinion shows with falling ratings. Yet the whispers grow louder every swing Charlie takes. Why? Because there's something there worth exploring. The thrill of golf and the energy that Tiger Woods brought to the scene were unparalleled. And the thought of Charlie potentially bringing that level of excitement back is what has people so excited about the future. And can we blame them? Every time Tiger Woods sets foot on the course, even now, the level of attention and coverage the tournament gets is 10 times higher than a regular tournament. People want to relive that time and sheer dominance from one player. It's exciting to see records be broken and new stories be told. But is it fair to place such expectations on young shoulders? Now, let's address the elephant in the room. The absurdity of these comparisons. We're talking about Tiger Woods, a man who redefined what it means to be a golfer and set many course records. And then there's Charlie, a 14-year-old who, while undoubtedly talented, has yet to face the main competition from professional golf. It's easy to get caught up in the hype, to see a few swings, a few wins, and a project, a future filled with green jackets and a trophy hoist. It's a story that's tantalizing but fraught with premature expectations. It promises much but guarantees nothing. For every Tiger Woods, countless others were pegged for greatness but never made it past the starting line. So as we talk about Charlie Woods, let's temper our expectations with a dose of reality. The path to golfing greatness is long, winding, and filled with pitfalls. And while the young Charlie shows promise, the journey ahead is as uncertain as it is exciting. That being said, his stats and accomplishments are growing with time. So to truly assess his abilities, we need to compare them with the young Tiger Woods. Let's break it down. Since making his golfing debut in 2020, Charlie has strung together some spectacular performances. At 11, he impressively scored a 3 under 33, winning the US Kids Golf sanctioned event at Hammock Creek by 5 strokes. This was his first official event, and what better way to start than with a win. Shortly thereafter, he joined the junior circuit in South Florida, where he would continue to make a name for himself. In 2022, Charlie secured a 4th place finish in the qualifier for the Nota Bege Junior Golf Championship in Florida. He also competed in the same tournament in Louisiana, finishing 11th among 33 golfers in the 12 to 13 age group. Fast forward to 2023, and Charlie Woods, at just 14 years old, finished in the top 20 in 6 out of 8 events this year. His success in 2023 also includes 2 wins in the Hurricane Junior Golf Tour, including a top 10 finish at the PGA National Junior Open, showcasing his potential. With an average score of 76 and 482 points, Charlie ranks 38th in the boys 13 to 18 medalist tour in 2023. This is quite impressive considering he's one of the youngest in the age group at 14, and well over 200 players have competed on the tour this year. When it comes to his high school class of 2027, Charlie also ranks 9th on the tour. To date, his lowest score is 66, shot in the 14 to 15 age division at the Last Chance Regional. This means he broke 70 at the age of 14. To put that in perspective, the majority of seasoned golfers in the world would be lucky to score 66 anytime, let alone at 14, showing us hints at his potential pro level. But how does that compare to Tiger? We'll get to that in just a minute. In addition to the solo events, Charlie also helped lead the Benjamin School boys team to victory in the Florida High School Athletic Association Class A State Championship. This achievement adds a state championship to his growing list of accomplishments, a feat his father, Tiger Woods, never achieved. Now, you might be wondering why Tiger never achieved this. Well, as it turns out, Tiger, despite his celebrated career, never had the opportunity to compete in a state championship, as the school federation did not hold the competition during his time in high school. Chances are, if he had, he probably would have won it, but it is still something to boot for Charlie. Now, back to the vital question. How does Charlie stack up against Tiger? Tiger Woods began his golf career at a very young age, introduced to the sport by his father, Earl, when he was just 2 years old. This is far different from Charlie, as Charlie was brought up more casually around the sport, giving Tiger a head start. By the age of 6, Tiger had won the drive, pitch, and putt competition in the under age 10 category. By the time he was 8, he started breaking into the 80s and won the Junior World Golf Championships for age 9 to 10. He then went on to win the Junior World Championships 5 more times, including 4 consecutive wins from 1988 to 1991. When Tiger turned 12, he started to break into the 70s on a regulation course, which is 2 years ahead of Charlie, and it's also on a regulation golf course. Then at 15, Tiger became the youngest U.S. junior amateur winner, achieving 3 back-to-back wins in the tournament. He's still the only golfer in history to achieve this incredible feat. So, as you can see, while it is safe to say Tiger Woods is well ahead of Charlie when it comes to accomplishments and skill at his age, it's also important to note that Tiger started a lot earlier. He was also trained by Earl like a machine, programmed to win. This is a far different approach from Tiger is taking with his son. Can we really blame him? The pressure being compared to the greatest of all time is impossible to live up to, and Tiger is well aware of that. That being said, Charlie is breaking ground and starting to rack up some wins under his guidance. While he is far from reaching Tiger Woods' status, there is a sense of wonder about what kind of level he can achieve in the next few years. Can he follow in his father's footsteps and achieve similar heights, or will he carve out a different path in the world of golf? Potential is a tricky thing, especially in sports. It's like a spark that can either ignite a fire or fizzle out in the wind. We've seen it time and again. Young talents hailed as the next big thing, only to vanish from the spotlight. The majority of pro golfers' sons barely make it to the pro level, let alone win a major. To date, there are only 10 father and son duos that have won a major. Golf history is dotted with could-have-beens who had the skill but not the staying power. Can Charlie weather the next few years? There's a good chance he can. For one, he has Tiger by his side, who is dedicated to making sure the sport remains fun and challenging for Charlie. What better mentor to have than the greatest player of all time? Tiger is able to use his life lessons to guide Charlie and willing to put in the time to develop Charlie. That being said, he is also mature enough to give Charlie room to grow. Not only that, Charlie also has all the possible resources available to him at his disposal. So while he may be starting later than Tiger, if he has the drive and even a shade of that killer instinct Tiger had, then there's a good chance he can become a solid pro. Maybe not Tiger's level, but good enough to raise a few trophies. Being the son of Tiger Woods comes with its own set of challenges that we can't ignore when making this comparison either. Every step Charlie takes, every swing he makes, is seen through the lens of his father's legacy. And the expectation, comparisons, they're part of his journey, whether fair or not. Golf is a mental game, and you can have all of the physical attributes and the best training, but to survive, you need to have mental endurance. This is especially true in clutch moments. It's what separated Tiger from everyone else, his killer instinct. He worked harder and wanted it more than anyone. Will Charlie develop the same level of instinct, or will he fall under the pressure of expectations? Only time will tell. While we can never say he will achieve the same status as his father, he has a good chance of becoming a pro and maybe even a shot at winning a major. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more hot takes like this one, consider subscribing to our channel. And remember, it's not just Tiger who's a master with a 9-iron. We've all heard the tales of his mom, Ellen, showing some impressive skills too. So whether it's on the green or in the family, talent with a 9-iron seems to run in the Woods family. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more interesting insights and stories from the world of golf.